Hey everyone, it is UCLA here doing my war hits this time. I did these prior to recording, so I'll just give you the highlights of my hits. So we're facing the fighting squirrels and decided to go against their leader because that cat needed to die. Not the best of choice for an equalizer war, but um, I wanted to start off a little small and build my way up. So, um, key was to get some yellow tiles here to kill the cat. Got lucky with that combo to get yellows to come up. So that makes things pretty easy when you can kill the tank. So went for that. And right now is the time to set off the heroes if you're going to set them off. But I killed that side, so we're okay. And actually I decided to set off Horus there because Equalizer goes off and then I fight. And then they fire. So it's always good to set Equalizer off when your bar is at half. This one was pretty easy. Just there we're gonna set him off again at half. But that's okay. We got it. Alright. Next 5 I went for tanks because is pretty crazy. Here is the first. This is actually my best team for just because Alucard is just amazing. Saw that I could. This board, I get a yellow diamond plus all those yellows plus my 6 reds. You can't really beat that. So, it makes things very easy. What side? Left side was more dangerous in my head than Catalan over there, which isn't the best for an equalizer war. So went for the left side there. Elnad's a little more scary than CCAD, especially an equalizer. Gosh, I just got the tiles on this one. This one just was. I like the team regardless because the 2 Margianas, once I get the 6 tiles, usually, if I set off then it's pretty awesome. So, worked out pretty well. And then went for another, this team's actually pretty fun, but, went for another tank as well. So I had quite a bit of reds in this one too. So I saw my 6. So obviously that was my first move that I wanted to make. And then I really like versus MM's those minions are so good. So he is definitely the best facing hero for sure. Since Equalizer was going off, I didn't want to use her just yet. I wanted to use her there because if I set off, then I could steal that health. So, but now if I was smart, it would be a good time to set off Bastet Let's see if I was smart. This is actually the first time I'm rewatching these, so I think I was. I'm giving myself the benefit of the doubt that I was a smart kid. And no. Oh, I did actually know that was a better move because I got my reds. Good job. Good job, UCLA. And I set off the cat. So now I would just ghost probably to get that dodge. Yep. Dodge taken away and then hit again. So I mean, Izrod's not the best of heroes for this war type, but I really like using him. Gosh, those minions hit really good, don't they? This one was a pretty decent board too, so we'll chalk that up for UCLA luck. And so let's see. This my green team versus MM. So this one I had to work a little bit for. By a little bit was like really just a little bit because I had to bring up my greens and then I was hoping for something great. I got yellows, which was awesome, and then I knew I could bring greens up here. So obviously went for that, and then we got the yellows to come up also. Equalizer was my friend in this match because it cleared that overheal. And then obviously with the greens it's just a matter of clearing one side. Which, how did you survive that, Panther? Jeesh. I obviously didn't play to the equalizer strength on this one. Because I set off the cat. Actually, I think I could have fired his mindless and it would have... No. It would have... She was full mana, so if I set mindless on her, this is weird. It would mindless attack, and then the equalizer would go off, and then they would have specials. I don't know why it does that. I feel like that's not supposed to happen, but it does. Because I remember when I used Alf, it would do that. So I could have used him, but I mean, I guess I just played it safe and was like, whatever. So, anywho's, it was a win, so we're okay. This one is a fun team. Not really as good an equalizer either, but I mean, green strong. So my thought process on this was, I don't have my specials, so I need to clear the middle out. And look, I got my specials. So I got a lucky board to come up. But my thought process is if I can't get my specials with the tiles on the board, then do an off-color match and try to send as many tiles as you can up the middle so you can bunch the new coming tiles up. And it actually worked out pretty well for me, so we take that. We take that luck. So I really like these purples together because they hit one side so hard. I probably should have saw to see if Lou would have killed both of them without wasting my purple special on that side, but I didn't, so oh well. it didn't really matter. What is it? Sierra always says, slow down, UCLA. Yeah, I went a little too fast there, didn't I? Oops. There I did it the right way. I mean, I even set my heroes the way I want them to be fired. Alright, last hit. This one is not... I was saving it for the last because I do love this team, but not in this war format because it's all dependent on the ghosting and the dot, which gets cleared. So I was really kind of worried about taking this one. I was like, I don't know if I want to. So I didn't have enough yellows, but I did have enough purples to get my matches. So totally went after that. Did not want MM to fire, and I wanted to try desperately to get some yellows that weren't showing up. So did actually get yellows. And it's nice that MM's out of the picture with the ghost because then I can just send those yellows up. So really desperately needed this heal because look at these. If they hit harder, I would have been out of luck here. Love Matilda. Got lucky. She fired at 0 on the equalizer bar. I saved my topaz because I knew those minions were gonna come. And so I stole, but wasn't quite enough, so Panther is firing, unfortunately. But I also saw I can get water pipe, which actually water pipe is super fun. Set him off so I can maybe try to make something good happen here. But it's a close one. I mean, if she fires, I am not happy. So I ghosted her, but if MM fires, I'm really not happy either. So it's a tough call. And I knew yellows, I need those yellows up, but I don't want to set anyone off. So I was like, what am I gonna do? We're gonna get those yellows to move up and hope that water pipes minions stop that mana from going. So really wanted the yellows, but I also wanted water pipe too. Oh, got lucky with the yellows to come up. So now I have to make the choice between MM or Olicard. Really didn't want Panther to fire or get health, but I didn't want him to fire either. So, but I still had minions up too, so who do I pick? So I chose, let's get MM out of the picture because he heals and hope the minions stop that mana from producing. But now I've got all of them with mana, so I went for... She fired. That hurt killing water pipe, but I got yellows up there, and I knew that would kill Panther, and luckily it killed them both. Had to save her because equalizer. Now I'm happy. I was like, now we got this, but it was a little close. I'm happy that Francine does not hit as hard as some of the other wings that I've faced. So, yeah, that was all she wrote. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.